how concerned are you about this Georgia offensive line when it comes to the spring? Because, Monroe will be back by the time we're talking about the season. But how big of a loss do you think it will be with him probably not going to be an option once they get spring ball going?
I mean, I think big picture, not even a blip on the radar with him missing the spring. I mean, he was playing banged up. I think he initially got hurt. Was it the Georgia Tech game? Kind of played through it in the SC championship. I mean, he obviously played through it. You could see it kind of catch up to him in the Sugar Bowl. But there's a situation where a lot of guys would have surgery when it happened, but he kept playing through it. And I think that's a situation where as soon as, Georgia was eliminated, that was immediately he switched to go ahead and getting that surgery done. So getting him healthy for the season, huge for Georgia. You could just tell whenever he was healthy and out there, we thought that that was when the light was going to come on for the offensive line. When he came in, moved into the starting lineup, it was a different look for them. So, and you saw it with Ernest Green too. I think it's just health. The tackle positions really suffered, really inconsistent last season. And I think you could definitely spin this as a positive because the guys that I mentioned, that you just mentioned, as far as next man up, those guys need these reps. I mean, Bo Hughley and John Jackson, obviously football's still new to him, but he played every game last season. He was a special teams guy. Well, this is a much bigger role. I mean, you're going to have an opportunity to get reps in the two deep every single practice this spring so that they could see whether or not he's going to be ready for this season. I think it's a big spring for Merriweather as well. He's a guy that can kind of help out inside or outside. Maybe he becomes kind of that swing guy. But I definitely think that going into the spring, this is a great opportunity for them. And it's also for Georgia for evaluation, like who are our best five? Do we need to move a guy, at the guard position out the tackle, or can we go with these guys? And so for Bo Hughley to kind of take that next step to kind of, the same path that Amaris Mims, that Broderick Jones took as being the swing guy, and then, a potential starter in 2026, if not this season. I just think that this is a positive for Georgia because they're going to be able to get great data points and evaluation on the offensive tackle position so they can make sure they get the best five on the football field.